Next is the principles of design. So we're going to narrow down the principles of design into 6 parts. These are unity and variety, balance, emphasis and subordination, contrast, repetition and rhythm, and scale and proportion. So I'm going to show you some pictures and tell me which principles of design is being applied. Here is the first picture. If your answer is unity and variety, you got it right. Unity is about separate parts working together in the composition to create a feeling of oneness. While variety adds interest by using juxtaposition and contrasting elements within the composition. Here is picture number 2. Did you guess balance? You are right. Balance refers to the overall distribution of visual weight in a composition. A well-balanced composition feels comfortable to look at. There are 3 kinds of balance. The first one is symmetrical balance. Symmetry is a type of formal balance in which 2 halves of an artwork mirror each other. This type of balance is familiar and common. Look at the picture. Another kind of balance is called asymmetric balance. Asymmetry is informal and seems less organized than symmetry. 2 halves of a balanced asymmetric artwork do not look the same but have similar visual weights. Here is an example of asymmetric balance. The 2 wolves on the picture do not have the same sizes, but the small wolf on the right have birds on the top. This is to make the picture look balanced. And the last kind of balance is called radial balance. Radial balance is symmetry in several directions. Visual elements are arranged around a central point in the composition, like the spokes on a wagon wheel. This is how radial balance looks like. What principles of design is being applied in the picture? If you guessed contrast, wow, you did it again. Contrast refers to the arrangement of opposite elements and effects. For example, light and dark colors, smooth and rough textures, large and small shapes. Contrast can be used to create variety, visual interest, and drama in an artwork. How about this picture? Did you say emphasis and subordination? Wow, that's great! Emphasis is usually an interruption in the fundamental pattern or movement of the viewer's eye through the composition or a break in the rhythm, while subordination is defined as minimizing or toning down other compositional elements in order to bring attention to the focal point. So in this painting, the girl with the blue dress is being emphasized. So the background is being toned down to give emphasis to the girl. Here is another one. Yes, it is repetition and rhythm. The repetition of elements of design creates unity within the work of art. Pattern is the repeating of an object or symbol all over the work of art. Rhythm is created when one or more elements of design are used repeatedly to create a feeling of organized movement. Rhythm creates a mood like music or dancing. And here is the last picture. principles of design being applied in the picture is called scale and proportion. Did you get it right? Scale and proportion are both design elements that have to do with size. Scale is the size of one object in relation to the other objects in a design or artwork. Proportion refers to the size of the parts of an object in relationship to other parts of the same object. So now we have finished discussing the elements of arts and principles of design. The principles of design are made up of various mixes of the elements of design, all put together in one picture, making the picture look better. Let's see how much you've learned. Look at the pictures and say which elements or principles of design is shown. Answer in a 1/4 sheet of paper. Now let us check your answers. Exchange papers with your seatmate. Great job, guys! So before we end, I would like to share to you this quote from Vincent van Gogh. He says, "I put my heart and my soul into my work and have lost my mind in the process." So if you're going to give your soul and your heart into your work, you will begin to love what you're doing. That's all. Goodbye and God bless.